I think the main piece of advice I would give to somebody who was interviewing for the first time in NHS Finance would be transferable skills. If you're applying for an apprenticeship or any kind of role, you will always have done something that can be transferred.
It's absolutely essential that you do some research. You do some research about the NHS and you do some research about the organisation that you are potentially going to work for.
Whilst you might think you're being interviewed for a role in the NHS, the really important thing for me is that you are actually picking that organisation to work for. It's as much a two-way process for me, and I think unless you actually understand the organisation and whether you feel like you will fit in that organisation is really, really important.
Actually contact the recruiter on the NHS job page. There's always a person, so get involved and contact them, see if you like the role and whether you can find out a bit more about it.
My personal preparation for an NHS interview would include things like writing down examples of where I've gone above and beyond, really good pieces of work that I've done.
There are some tools and techniques that I use, like a little acronym called STAR, which is around how to answer a question, which is situation, task, action and result, just to kind of give you a bit of a structure for an answer so you don't waffle for too long.
Common questions that have come up for me in interviews definitely is around conflict management, is around teamwork. Any finance job could have some specific questions which you may or may not get asked, but it's the people skills that you really will find come up every time.
If you're working in a transactional role, a lot of your questions will be around working as part of a team, working independently, working under pressure. Those three questions tend to come up in different guises in some way or another. So preparing answers around those three themes.
A service tells you that they are absolutely stretched to the limit. You know, they're overspending, they can't make savings. What do they do? And really that question is referring to benchmarking. That comes up, think about, okay, well, how can I prove that this service really is on its knees? Compare it to something similar and, you know, challenge it back that way.
The single biggest tip to secure a job I would offer is make contact with the organisation before.
The main tip I would say that has helped me secure a job in the past was just being really personable, making sure that you come across really confident and really well, and that you really explain to the interviewer why you want the role. Working in the NHS is so rewarding, and never be afraid to say that that could be the reason that you want to apply or that you want to secure the job.
I think taking every interview as a learning opportunity as well. If it's not a job offer, then it will be a learning opportunity.
Don't say we did this, say I did it, own it.
I think my main thing is my passion. I think my passion comes through really, really clearly, and why I want the job and what I can bring to that role and how I can help develop the team.